From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, concern the government may radically change the way social housing's delivered. Former Prime Minister Sir Bill English will lead a review into Kainga Ora, looking into its financial situation, procurement and asset management. Auckland University Architecture and Planning lecturer Bill Mackay fears the government will use private investigators to provide more of the housing.
Which I think were big greenfield developments, on the outskirts of town, new suburbs, that kind of thing, too far away from where people really want to be.
Meanwhile, the housing market is slowly beginning to strengthen once again. The latest QV House Price Index shows the average home increased in value by 2.3% over the 3 months to the end of November, with the national average now sitting at $914,000. It follows 4 consecutive months of modest growth, including 0.7% last month. The current funding situation for councils is being described as a dog's breakfast. Local government New Zealand says pressure is close to tipping point as multiple councils nationwide consider double-digit rate rises. Local government commentator Andy Asquith says it's a culmination of years of government funding neglect. He says huge underinvestment in infrastructure like water, public transport and roads has caught up.
When you put those three things together, you have a situation where councils are using an outdated funding regime that's not fit for purpose.
We're being reminded to reach out to those spending the holidays alone. 12,000 seniors are understood to be living alone in the Wellington region. Age Concern Wellington is trying to combat the social isolation felt in our older generations by hand-delivering gift parcels to seniors, doing it tough this Christmas. CEO Stephen Opie urges everyone to reach out to someone they know may struggle this holiday period. He says there are lonely seniors in every community across the country. That's news. In sport, Pakistan have beaten New Zealand via the Super Over in the final one-day cricket international at Christchurch. Both sides finished on 251, but the visitors defended 11 across the deciding 6 balls, reducing the host to 8 for 2. The White Ferns won the series 2-1. The Wellington Phoenix have beaten Macarthur FC 3-0 to return to the top of football's A-League after 8 rounds. A brace of goals to Costa Barbarouses ended a 17-game drought without scoring. Defending champions Manchester City have drawn Copenhagen in Champions League round of 16 football. The Danish champions are making their first appearance at this stage of the competition since 2011. The opening matchups are scheduled for February 13 and 14. That's sport. I'm Jodie Gill.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.